Free agency has just begun within the NFL, and there is no other word to describe what happened on day one than wild, especially if you are a fan of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Good evening, everyone. I am your host, That Jaguar Guy, and today I'm going to be doing a recap of what went down on free agency day one revolving the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, I don't really have anything else to say in this intro. We all know the big thing that happened today, and that is Jawaan Taylor is now a Kansas City Chief. Now, Jawaan Taylor was our starting right tackle, and now he is officially a Kansas City Chief. He got paid a monster bag, 4 years, $80 million, $60 million guaranteed. We were not going to be able to get him that money. I'm sorry. What? This sucks, honestly. I like Jawaan Taylor. I was pretty sure he was going to walk after the franchise tag of Evan Ingram. They chose Evan over Jawaan. And now it's time for Walker Little to step up, because now he's the official starting either left or right tackle, depending on what Cam Robinson decides to play. That's tough. I really like Jawaan Taylor. He's a good dude. I'm very happy that he got that bag, though. 4 years, $80 million, $60 million guaranteed. That's a huge bag, and I don't think there was anything the Jaguars could have done to ensure that he didn't walk, because that's a lot of money. And the Jaguars, well, they don't have money. They have, no money, and Jawaan Taylor wanted money. So, Kansas City Chiefs gave him that bag, and now he's going to play for the team that he last played against as a Jaguar. So, that sucks. It'd be nice if it was any other team but the Kansas City Chiefs, because I'm so salty about that divisional game. But, yeah, what does this mean? Do we go out and draft a guy like Anton Harrison, Peter Skoronczyk, Paris Johnson Jr.? I wouldn't be opposed to that. That's not a bad idea, considering Jawaan Taylor was... Man, it just sucks. It just sucks. I wanted to keep him, and I was prepared that we weren't be able to keep everyone, but man, it still sucks. I like Jawaan. I thought he was a good player. Is he worth $60 million guaranteed, though? I don't know about that, but the Chiefs believe in him. I believe that he's going to have a great career in the Chiefs, and I'm still going to be watching him. Go Chiefs whenever they're not playing the Jaguars again. I don't know. But it sucks that he's in an AFC team. I'd rather him go to the NFC so we don't have to send Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen at his throats whenever we see Kansas City again. So, Jawaan Taylor got the bag. He's now a Kansas City Chief. Walker Little's got to step up, or we go out and draft a guy. Who knows? But moving on to someone who you probably don't most of you might not even know exists. Chris Manhertz, he's the tight end 2 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Went to the Denver Broncos on a 2-year, $6 million contract, and that is one of our 3 tight ends officially out of Jacksonville. And honestly, that's a good idea. We're probably going to draft a tight end in the upcoming NFL draft, so getting Chris Manhertz out of here, we weren't going to pay him $6 million over 2 years. When we're probably going to get a cheaper option with whoever we draft, Darnell Washington, Sam Laporta, Tucker Kraft, Dalton Kincaid, Michael Mayer, whoever we get is probably going to be on a rookie deal for a while, and only Dan Arnold is the last tight end available, and I don't think the Jags are going to be signing him. So it's probably just going to be Evan Ingram on the roster. Go out and get a tight end. Maybe we re-sign Dan Arnold as a tight end 3. Who knows? I thought we should go out and get maybe sign a tight end 3. Who knows? But we need to get that tight end 2. I'm talking that specific guy in the draft. The guy who can hold down, possibly even be a future tight end 1 for the team. The more and more I think about it, I'm down to go out and get a guy who could potentially start over Evan Ingram and then let Ingram walk next year. It all depends on what the tight end does, whoever it is. But whoever it is we get in that draft, he's got to man down that spot for tight end 2, because now it's probably going to be only Evan Ingram on the depth chart when it comes time for the NFL draft. So just continues to enforce the need for a tight end, and that's just going to make everyone else pick Michael Mayer or Dalton Kincaid in the mock drafts round 1, because I watch a mock draft or read a mock draft that's always tight end at 24. I want some different. I see one that had us picking Peter Skoronczyk at 24. That would be a steal at 24. Some other things I read today. First one is Arden Key. Looks like, these are the words of Matt Lombardo, there's a strong market developing for Arden Key. And again, that sucks because I like Arden Key. I think he's a good player. I think he's 26 years old. I didn't realize that. I mean, very young. So, here's what he said exactly. Edge Arden Key had a dominant season in 2022. Dominant season's a little much, but he did have a good season. After producing 4.5 sacks, I'm told per sources that a strong market is developing. Sounds like the 8 and 9 teams expressing interest in the 26-year-old. 8 and 9 teams, what is that? Who went 8 and 9? 8 and 9 teams. So that's the Bucks, the Patriots, the Packers, the Seahawks, the Steelers, Dolphins. No, there's a 9 and 8. So the only 3 8 and 9 teams are the Packers, the Patriots, and the Buccaneers. All but one of those is NFC teams. If Arden Key is going to go anywhere, I honestly see him probably going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Or maybe the Packers, maybe. I mean, I don't know if they count the Commanders as 8 and 9, because they're 8 and 1. But apparently, a market's developing for Key, so expect him to probably be leaving the team within the next couple weeks, couple days, who knows. I don't think we're keeping Arden Key. I think we're probably going to be able to keep Dwayne Smoot, however. So I might just eat my words within the next 5 hours of this releasing when it reveals Dwayne Smoot has left the team and Key is on the team. But Key's got a market developing for him. Again, if he goes out and gets a bag, happy for him. I mean, he deserves it. Had a great season in Jacksonville. Just means some more holes for the Jacksonville Jaguars to have to patch up, either by signing some guys or by drafting, which, if an edge rusher leaves, not the worst deal, because this class is amazing with edge rushers. So many prospects for an edge rusher, so you get guys like Adi Tamuata-Bari, you got Byron Young, you got Derek Hall, even if Nolan Smith falls, you got a lot of edge rushers in this class. Yaya Divey, I mean, a lot of guys, a lot of depth in the edge rusher class this season, or draft season, whatever. So, another guy, Tre Herndon, I think that's how you say his name. Let me read what they said about him. I am told, this is from Josina Anderson, I'm told the following teams have shown preliminary interest in Jacksonville Jaguars cornerback Tre Herndon. The Falcons, Niners, Giants, per league source. I'm told Herndon will not be returning to Jacksonville. So, looks like the Falcons, the 49ers, and the Giants are going to take a shot at Tre Herndon, whatever. I don't know how to say his name. Herndon. I guess that's how you say it. I think I spelled it wrong in the graphic. I don't really know, but I believe he is our second string corner. Let me quickly look that up. I believe he's a second string corner. He's been with the team, I think, for a while now. So, that really sucks. Tre Herndon, yeah. He's 27 years old. It's his 5th season. I believe he's been in Jacksonville his entire life. Yeah, I mean, he's played all 5 seasons in Jacksonville since 2018. He hasn't had the greatest career. He's had a pretty solid one, I'd say. Only 3 interceptions in his entire career, though. And it looks like some teams are going to be taking a shot at him. Again, I think this also sucks because depth on the cornerback position is what we really need. And I don't think it's silly if the Jacksonville Jaguars do not draft a cornerback at least in one of the rounds in this draft class. At least before round 5. Like round 4, you have 2 4th-round picks. Take a corner, like one of those. But I think we are going to be getting a corner somewhere in there. Shaq Griffin also just got cut. Not just, but he got cut a while ago. So our cornerback depth chart room is not looking too hot right now. I mean, Montark Brown is our starting right corner. He's 23 years old. 4 tackles in his rookie season. I mean, maybe he could step up and be a solid... I mean, he was a round 7 pick. Come on, guys. Do we really expect this guy to be manning down the right corner position? No, we got to go out and draft one. Sign one. I mean, Byron Murphy Jr. is probably available. Go get him. You got... Who other corners are available? Not much. The only one I could see them getting is Byron Murphy, but so many good cornerbacks in this class. You got... Kaylee Ringo. Go ahead and get him in round 1. Whatever you want to do, just... We need a cornerback desperately. So... Those are 2 people I think within the next couple of days they're going to be leaving the team. If they don't, good. I do think Tre Herndon is gone. I guarantee I think he's leaving. If 3 teams are showing interest in him, he's gone. And it doesn't seem like the Jacksonville Jaguars want to keep him. So, Arden Key, also think he's gone. I think it's a little less likely Arden Key's gone compared to Tre. But I do think Key is sadly going to be leaving the team. It's a bummer. I mean, Jacksonville's trying to keep the core together, and already one of them's gone. 2 of them. Like, Trent, you're not doing a really good job at keeping the core together. But I want to do a minute to talk about the division rivals, what they're doing in free agency so far. The big one to me is the Houston Texans. They went out and got Robert Woods. Robert Woods was on the Titans last season. He didn't seem to pose much of a threat to the Jaguars on the Titans. I don't think how he's going to pose much of a threat on the Texans. I wouldn't worry about this. I don't think anyone is worrying about this. He's a solid veteran receiver, though. I mean, like Robert Woods, he's a good dude. I just don't think it's anything worried about. Titans got Andre Dillard, tackle or guard from the Eagles. Yeah, he's good. He's a former first-round pick, but didn't have the most productive of seasons last season, so who knows. The Colts they've literally done nothing. They've just lost players. The Colts have done jack squat in free agency so far. So right now, I think Jacksonville is sitting pretty with the division. So right now, it looks like it's gonna be a fun season where we get to dominate the Texans, Colts, and Titans. To be honest, the Jaguars will definitely lose 1 to the Texans and 1 to the Colts like they do every single season. So that's going to be painful to watch, but division rivals aren't doing much to compete with us. All 3 of those teams are probably going through rebuilds right now, so yeah. Do I think the Jaguars are going to be doing much like signing? Not really. I think if they are going to sign anyone, it's going to be like Marcus Epps, Taylor Rapp, or Byron Murphy Jr., or Donovan Wilson. One of those 4 is going to be signed because they're young players that can be on cheaper deals. So, yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I'll be doing some more free agency videos if the Jaguars do anything important. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.